Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Lieutenant Dan took one hard to the face, so let's have a moment of silence for Lieutenant Dan. Okay, he's probably better now. Welcome to Demolition Ranch. Glad you're here. This episode is actually sponsored by PUBG Mobile. Super awesome game. I'll tell you more about it later. But this whole video is sort of surrounded by that because you guys may know I did some Twitch streaming, and that is the game that I play. Actually, yeah, that's what I just love the game. Like, it's super fun. In PUBG on PC and PUBG Mobile, they have these big round bales, giant bales of hay, and they are invincible. If there is someone shooting at you, you hide behind the bale and you come and you shoot them and you're totally protected. It stops all bullets. So what I want to see, how realistic is that in real life? I have shot the little small square bales before, little bitty ones, and they were not very good at stopping bullets. But this thing is huge, like probably weighs, I don't know, 500 pounds of just hay. So I think it really could stop a lot of bullets. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some brown paper on the back of this so that we'll be able to tell if bullets make it all the way through. I'm gonna start small, we'll work our way up and see what goes through and what is stopped by a hay bale to see how realistic this game is. The first gun is, well, it's a cast iron skillet. I think it's probably gonna stop with the hay bale. I am pretty strong though, so this may make it all the way through. Okay, stop the skillet. So far the game's right. The smallest gun is a 9mm pistol. So we have my Beretta right here. But you know what? In the game you can customize them. So this Beretta needs a suppressor because it makes everything better, much better. I am predicting that a 9mm will totally stop in this hay bale. But there's only one way to know. Looks good. It really would have ruined my video if the 9mm would have gone through. Let's ramp it up a little more. Next up, in the game it's called an R45. In real life, it's called a Chiappa Rhino. In the game, the R45 is chambered in 45 ACP. In real life, mine is chambered in 357 Magnum. And 357 will have a lot better chance of penetrating than the 9mm did. And this is actually my first time to shoot this gun. Woo! Nothing. All good here. Yeah, we better just keep kicking it up a notch. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Shotgun. I am shooting a slug out of this, so I think in the game they shoot mostly like buckshot. We're doing all 1 ounce slug. Just, I think it has the best chance of making it through. Woo! Same story, no hole in the back. All of those are getting stuck inside. I'll tell you, I feel a little bad that in the game they had a 45 ACP and then I shot a 357 Magnum. It's not really true. In the game they also have a Tommy gun. That's chambered in 45 ACP. I also have a Tommy gun. Mine looks a little different than the game's, you know, it's shiny gloss gold. Such a nice looking gun. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot the Tommy gun now. 45 ACP, but out of a long barrel, so it's gonna have a lot of time to get a lot of speed. These are full metal jacket rounds, so they're not gonna open up. They're gonna hopefully keep their shape and go deep, deep, deep. Place your bets. My bet is it stops the 45 ACP. I just have a feeling there's no way that's gonna go through. Nothing, nothing, nothing. No, 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 no. I think we're gonna have to go ahead and step it up to the rifles, the real rifle caliber rifles. And we're gonna start with an AK-47. This is the first caliber I actually think could go through. So PUBG Mobile is the official mobile version of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And it's a game I've been playing for a long time on PC. And when I first started playing it on my phone, it's available on iOS and Android, I was amazed at how similar it is. So the controls are all super intuitive, very easy to use, and really similar to the real game. It drops 100 players out of an airplane on a remote island with nothing. You have no weapons, no body armor, no meds, and you have to go around and find these things. You have to loot for them. And then you fight to the death, and the last player standing is the winner, and everyone else is a loser. Impressive. Nothing made it through. I wish I knew exactly how far they were going in there. Like, are these things going 2 feet deep? Are they making it most of the way through? There's no way for me to know except to keep shooting bigger bullets and try to make it all the way through. So sad. Nothing so far. Nothing so far. What about a Mini 14? In the game, the Mini 14 is very powerful. Powerful enough to go through a hay bale in real life, though? We shall see. I'm putting my money on it stops. I just got a feeling. No hole. Very impressive, buddy, but we got something else coming for you. It's time to step it up to the heavy DMRs. In the game, they have a gun called the MK14. I have a gun called a SOCOM 16. They're both variants of the M14, so very similar guns, shooting a 308 round. I still think it will stop it. I think the hay bale will stop the 308. Woo! I don't know, that was dicey. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Would you just look at it? Would you look at that? No hole. I got something else up my sleeves though. In the game, the most powerful rifle is called an AWM. Now, I do not own an AWM, and all these rifles they're my personal rifles, but I own a gun that's very similar. The AWM is a very powerful sniper rifle. It is magazine-fed bolt action. I have a very powerful sniper rifle that is magazine-fed and bolt action. Mine is chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum. This is my Christensen Arms, and it is awesome. Carbon fiber, stock carbon fiber barrel. It is a mean machine, but can it take down a hay bale? For the first time today, I am predicting that this bullet will go through a hay bale. .338 Lapua Magnum. Oh! Come on. We got it! We got an exit wound! .338 did the trick. So basically, I just proved that whole video game wrong because they said that it is invincible against every caliber. But a .338 will go straight through it. That thing came through at this level too, so it went through the widest part of our hay bale. I'm gonna shoot one more through there just to make sure. You know, we're all about science and getting accurate scientific data here. And just because it's really fun to hip fire a .338 Lapua Magnum. Woo! 2 holes for 2 shots. .338 is not scared of no little hay bale. I also brought a 50 BMG out here, my Serbu, but it was just in case the .338 didn't make it through, so I guess I don't need to shoot it. Okay, I'll shoot it. Woo! Okay, class, so I want you to see if you can tell the difference between the 2 .338 rounds and the 2 50 BMG rounds. So obviously, a lot of energy. It probably would take like 3 hay bales to stop a 50 BMG. Wow, look at that hole. Hold on, you guys can't see it. Get real in close to that hole. Huh, pretty cool. Just sticking my finger in the hole. Never mind. Well, PUBG Mobile was mostly right. It stops everything except when you get up to the big boys, which this is not in PUBG. This one's kind of in PUBG, but I will admit the AWM is .300 Winchester Magnum. This caliber is .338. It is a bigger caliber. So they're not wrong. Everything that stops in the game also stopped out here except for the 2 calibers that aren't really in the game. So kind of true. But you know, there's one more thing in the game that's interesting about hay bales. You can ram a car into a hay bale and the hay bale does not budge. And I thought, man, it'd be really interesting to ram a hay bale with a car to see what happens, but I don't want to ruin my truck or anything, and Mary won't let me take her vehicle. And then I was like, this video is sponsored. I'm gonna give the subscribers what they want. I'm gonna spend the sponsor money. I'll be right back and I'll show you. She's dirty, girl, that's for sure. We got us a brand new Lincoln. Let me show you my ride. There's dirt in my mouth. This is not just any Lincoln. There's dirt on the camera. Hey, sorry about that, guys. This is a Lincoln LS V8. She's cherry. 2002, low-ish miles, you know, like 240,000. But a little bit, you know, there's been a few incidents, baseball bats and such, but leather interior, I know, that's nice. AC sort of works. We got automatic tranny, rear wheel drive. Everything you need to really smack a good hay bale. So my plan is, well, I don't have a plan. I think my plan is to just drive this thing at a speed that would be good enough to knock a hay bale, but not good enough to knock my brain. Also, I didn't think about airbags till just right about now, and this thing probably has airbags and they're probably gonna go off. Should be good. I think I'm gonna go 30 miles an hour because I think I'm gonna have a helmet on and seatbelt on, but if airbags go off, it's still gonna kind of hurt. So I think I'm just gonna go about 30. In the game, you can go 100 and the hay bales still won't move, but I'm just gonna go 30 so I don't die. And I'm gonna drive this thing straight into a hay bale. If the hay bale stays, PUBG wins. If the hay bale moves, Matt wins. And if Matt walks out of this alive, Matt also wins. Oh, okay, so here's the deal. I got my hoodie on. We have brand new Demolition Ranch hoodies too. Say Demolition on them. I decided to throw that on because I was like, if this airbag pops out of here, it's gonna throw a piece of the steering wheel at my hands and arms. And I figured that would kind of help protect it. We'll see. Oh, it says oil change required. Maybe I should get the oil change real quick. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Take that, hay bale! Woo! And no airbags deployed. This is great. I made it to the other side. Here's where the hay bale was, and my car pooped it right over there. It literally launched that hay bale a good 20 feet. Here's my car. No damage. That was like that at the factory, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, no damage, little bit of hay. I was really worried. I went and got ready to go, and then I saw my bare arms, and I was just thinking about that violent crash and thinking like, man, the airbag's gonna come out, so I went and got the hoodie and put on there. Link in the description below, by the way. And didn't even need it. It was great. So this is the hay bale. Looks pretty much the same. So you can make the argument that a hay bale can stop all the guns in PUBG. I would say that's valid. Not valid that you can stop a car. Hay bales are bulletproof. They are not car proof. Go check out the link in the description to play PUBG Mobile. It's free to play. You can play it in a squad with your friends. You can play it solo. It is super fun, and I was super glad to be able to do this integration because this is a game that I honestly have played way too much. Like a lot. If you watch me on Twitch, you know I played way too much PUBG, and then I found out about the mobile game, and it is awesome and so similar. Like, same guns, same gameplay, same map, really cool, really fun. You're gonna enjoy it. Check that link in the description below to support our sponsor, making today's video possible so I could pick up this beaut. And also, what do you want to see us do with the Lincoln in the future? Because she's still running great, boys. This is American-made muscle right here. I don't know if anything will ever kill it, but we sure can try. Thanks for watching Demolition Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Contact! That's a great idea. What about the quad hop? No, don't move. Bobby? I'm a doctor. Ish.